You have the questions on your phone. Do you just want to keep them? Well, you're going to be on here anyway.
You can have my phone. Got nothing to hide.
Huh?
You can have my phone. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Whatever. Where do I see Facebook? I
Nah,
gotta
scoot
open.
over a little bit.
Do I open Facebook on here?
No.
Well, where do I?
You just hit start stream.
I did.
You
We're
were already
streaming.
on Facebook.
Oh yeah, they usually.
Yeah.
Weird. I don't do this. You do this. Oops. Oops.
Hello, people.
Why can I not play the music no more? Hey Fabienne. V Gates. Hey Daphne. What's up? Oh, you guys. Hi Julie. We're having such a dope topic. I'm telling you. You guys do me a favor as usual. Please share. Please like. Let's make sure that enough people. What's up, Tamara? Are watching, so please do me a favor and share and do all the good stuff as usual. And I see the people that already liked it. I love y'all too. What's up, Daphne? I seen your life. You out here doing your thing, traveling. That's what y'all supposed to do.
I was looking at like some settings because I was bored, and so we have like top fans.
Yeah.
So Teddy Stewart is the top fan for like 2 months in a row, and then they did like a weekly, and for the week it was Brandy.
What up,
So,
Brandy?
Shout outs to y'all for all y'all interaction.
For the top friends. Like I said, do me a favor, share, like, and talk to us. The topic is going to be really, 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 really fun. And I'm really interested to see where y'all at with this topic. But I'm about to start because I don't want y'all to sit too long and wait. You ready, babe?
Mm.
I can post.
I always say that. I'm ready.
You're never ready,
I'm ready.
but I can share while you read.
I shared it. I'm good. I'm ready to go.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go with a T.
With a T. Okay. It's 9:22. Sorry, and it's Talk That Shh time. My name is Mary Sunshine. I'm your favorite host, and to my left we have.
It's your boy Eddie Monster.
Hey, today's topic is love, just love, ain't gonna cut it. And this is very interesting. I did my research this time. I did my research because Eddie was lazy.
I didn't do nothing. I slept today. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't. So, my very, very, very first question, this time I prepared so it's not 18 questions all at the same time.
Alright, cool.
But my very first question is, what is love to you? What is love to you? It's a really simple question, probably not easy to answer, but an easy question for me to ask. So, what is love to you, babe? Why do you have a cup and then use a bottle? Doesn't make sense. Anyway, what is love to you? And obviously, I want you guys to answer, what is love to you? I don't see the comments there.
Oh, yeah, my bad. That's
Yeah.
my fault.
I know. What is love to you?
Boom.
What's
Just
love
like that.
got to do?
Alright.
What up, Alvina?
I
I'm
think
loving
it's
your son's Wakanda
And
Pro.
I think it may be backwards, so they might appear.
It's okay.
What is love to
Jesus
me?
is love to her. I
Yeah,
love that.
facts.
That
You know what
is
I'm saying?
facts.
Unforgiving, conditional support.
Say that again?
Conditional, I don't know what I said, but unconditional support.
Okay. So,
in a lot of different areas.
yeah, from who? Just from your significant other? From
What you mean?
anyone? Cause
I mean,
you can
if
have
you a
support
friend,
from family,
yeah,
friends.
Okay. I'm talking about significant other. If it's my significant other, you support me in a lot of different ways, but it's unconditional. that's love. If you my friend, you support me. You know, I might be wrong or whatever, but you support me, but you also help me out. But it's like support. It's like mentorship. So it's just
mentorship.
Love and support, man.
Yeah. He's like, love and support. Just be quiet. Take it. Just take that one. I got you.
That's a hard question because you could go on for days with that question, though.
That's why I have so much to share today. Okay, you said love and support,
That's
right?
what I said.
Okay, so Michael P said, choosing to seek what is in the best interest of another regardless of how you feel. I like that. Daphne said, love is respect and unconditional. Can you still love someone if sometimes you disrespect them?
Yeah.
Right?
Because people disrespect their parents on accident. You can disrespect somebody on accident, not even know you disrespecting them. You know what I'm saying? If they feel disrespected,
that is true.
Then they disrespect it, or they, you know what I mean? That happens.
That is true.
So, choosing to seek what is the best interest of another, regardless of how you feel.
Yeah, you didn't read that just
now.
now.
I was just trying to, yeah.
All right.
It's sat in now. All right.
So I'm gonna wait a little bit more for others to answer that question. What is love to you? But as I'm waiting, I am going to tell you guys about the triangle theory of love. This is from Robert Sternberg, 1985. He came up with the triangular theory of love. So the triangle is, on the top you have intimacy. On the left, you have passion, and on the right, you have commitment.
Okay.
These three make different type of loves depending on how you connect them with each other. Oh, I like that, Daphne. Daphne said you can love someone and not like them. That's a fact. You don't think that way? Think about it. All right, so we have the triangle, right? It is intimacy, it is passion, it is commitment. So the intimacy is the attachment and closeness and the connectedness.
Connectedness.
Yeah.
What is the word?
Yeah, I wrote it wrong. Oh. Connectivity. That's intimacy. The passion is the fiery depth and intensity when you like someone. Usually it's romantic or sexual attraction.
Passion. That's passionate?
That's passion.
Okay.
And then commitment ties together the intimacy and the passion for short and long-term decisions with each other.
Intimacy.
No, commitment.
Oh, commitment.
Intimacy is the attachment.
Right,
passion is the fiery depth of intenseness, romantic, sexual. And then the commitment is those two together, short and long term, to make decisions together. Exactly, Bubba.
Bet.
So, Aqua said, love starts with self. Once you learn to love yourself, you can love outside yourself. I like that answer. So, we in the triangle. I'm going to explain the triangle, and then I'm going to read it, or else I'm just going to keep back and forth. So, this is the triangle from Robert Sternberg. That's the theory of love, okay? There are 8 forms of love that are connected in this triangle. So you can connect, let's say, intimacy and commitment. You can connect this, right? So there are 8 different type of loves.
Just using those 3.
Just using those.
I ain't good at math, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
He just threw up.
Oh my gee, really?
It's like
that feels like
hip
hop.
And
man, I'm back. Go ahead, you got it.
Like totally. It's carrots and milk and slobber together. That's the type of love he got for you. Alright, so there's 8 forms of love, right? And if you add the triangle together, you can add it A, B, C. Everyone that is good at math, you guys know how that goes. I'm not good at math. So there's 8 types of love. I'm going to give y'all the first 2, and then I'm going to read some comments so I'm not forgetting about you guys that are writing comments. What's up? CC, what's goody? So, there's non-love. Non-love has none of the components in it. No intimacy, no passion, no commitment. It's the type of love that you have that is very simple for casual interactions. For an example, for acquaintance. You don't really love them, but there's a feeling there because you got to interact with them, you're talking to them. So obviously there is kind of love, but it's called non-love. That's the first one. The second one is friendship, which has only the component of intimacy, which means feelings without intense passion of commitment or romance for the other person, but you really, really care for them. And since there's intimacy, right? And I explained that intimacy is attachment as well as closeness and connection. So obviously you can feel that love, that friendship love, but also that friendship love can be the root to manifest into another love. Okay? Did y'all get it? Thank you, but I'm trying. I didn't even do anything with them. They just look crazy, but okay. All right, so y'all tracking, right? Let me read real quick. First of all, we got the non-love and we got the friendship love. Those are the two. I have 6 more, so y'all bear with me, okay? So, Aqua said love starts with self. Once you learn to love yourself, you can love outside yourself. I agree fully, but sometimes I do feel like someone can help you to understand what self-love is.
How to love yourself?
Yeah.
Of course.
Because sometimes you just don't know how to seek for it. People always say you got to find yourself. You got to find your love.
Yeah, but you may not know where to look.
Exactly. And then sometimes this person come around that helps you see what you just can't see. My opinion.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yvette said, 1 Corinthians 13:4-5, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs.
That sounds like a song from Eve.
No, it's
from
just, bro, it's in the Bible.
No.
I'm just saying. How I agree with everything, however, we're still human. Right? And it's funny that Yvette wrote this comment because we talked about it today. How do you love someone so much, but for a minute you get jealous of something?
Oh, yeah.
So we talked about it. I asked him a random question. So he got a new phone, right? But I have a new phone, but his phone is newer than my phone. So when he came back from the States, I seen his phone, and I was jealous because I was like, his pictures are way better than my camera pictures. So there was this moment where I was jealous of his phone. But then I was like, whatever, I'm happy for him because for the last 3 years he has a shitty phone. But there was still jealousy a little bit. But like, I brushed it off. It's not like, well, let me break his phone.
I think it's that. But you talking how that doesn't take away from love? Or are you just going into...
No, that I was going off of what she was
said?
Because she said it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. That's a Bible verse. So
it's like, okay, so I get you. And then with the we are human part,
exactly.
She got a new car, and I felt some sort of way. You know what I mean? I'm like, I want a car now.
All right, let me continue. Aqua said love cannot be quantified fully. That's true.
Yeah.
Cece said, love is an extremely deep emotion that is unconditional, meaning you will love them no matter what. Even if you no longer want anything to do with them, that's when you love them from a distance. This goes for all relationships involving love. I like that. Because you can still love from afar, even if you don't want anything to do with them.
Is that like when you say you don't like somebody, but you still got love for them?
What?
I don't know. If I don't like you, you got to have some sort of like. I think part of liking is that attachment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like is automatically a part of love. You know what I'm saying? I may be angry at you. I may be frustrated with you. I may be all the other words you could possibly think of. But I must like you too a little bit, especially if I even think about it. Like, if you're on my mind for some sort of reason, if I have to love you from afar, you're still on my mind. You're still on my wavelength. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, if you shared some type of deep love with this other person, then there's history. Even if you don't want nothing to do with them, the love comes from the history that you experienced with that person.
All right, cool. That's what it is.
He said that's what it is.
All right.
That's what he said. He said that's what it is. Okay, let me continue. Fabienne said, love is commitment. The key to success in a healthy relationship with someone is actually the terrifying but necessary effort of commitment. Being there for someone is what a real relationship needs. When we neglect to put in the effort is when things don't work out with someone that could have been perfect for us. If you put in that extra effort for someone that can reciprocate it, love can be the greatest feeling one can ever feel. That is out of all the answers, that is my favorite answer.
I think because you lived it.
Because I lived it, but I think a lot of people lived it because, you know, you have that type of love where you're like, I can tell him or her, I can show them, but I cannot make them drink. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And you're like, if you could just see what I'm trying to explain to you here, then you could be so much better and we could be so much better. Mm-hmm. But sometimes they. But
I think that's a part. I think the greatest part of that is that's not your job. Like, so you're like how he's saying you put in a certain amount.
As a female.
No, I said like I don't know what I said, but what I'm saying is like, damn, it threw me off. You put in that certain amount of commitment and you put in that, you know, that work. I don't think it should be your job to enforce or make somebody else do it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like in order to reach that, like you're saying, like yo, I see so much in this person, and that's why you pushing for this relationship, and then you can kind of see that y'all could be whatever the case may be. But I think there has to be some point to where you got to kind of like step back. They should be putting just as much effort, like he said, or she said, reciprocating it. They should be putting just as much effort in it as you.
Yeah,
without your help though. You can't be like trying. I understand, like you used it earlier. You was like take a horse to water. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right, you can show. I think when it comes to love, show them where the pond at. But like you need a further like they need a further independency on changing or doing certain things to meet you there.
I got you. Yvette said, I love your hair. Thank you. Yvette said, there are different forms of love. Yes, there are. I'm going to go into it. Julie said, love is a sentiment not able to be characterized by words. I like that. Aqua said, you didn't harbor the jealousy. I did not. And that's what I was saying. When you're in love enough, you don't harbor on it. You have that initial, fuck.
I'm still mad. I still want my car.
Yvette said you were jealous of the phone, but you still love him. Sometimes I do. All right, so going back to the triangle. What?
No, because it was an interesting question. Earlier when we was talking about the whole jealousy, and then we broke it down to what it really was. Like,
exactly.
And it was something totally different. But.
Okay, so going back to the you didn't hear it because you had to clean the throw up. Exactly.
No,
so there is the triangle, right? The first love is non-love. It's no commitment. It's no intimacy. It's no commitment, and it's no passion, no intimacy, and no commitment. It's non-love. It's the love you feel for someone that you don't know. Simple interactions with acquaintances,
like
for an example.
It's like being human. Like,
exactly. You can use
like
it.
Like a good human.
Yes, a good human. Then you have friendship. Friendship is only intimate love. It's the type of love that you have for a person without the intense feeling of passion and commitment of romance.
But I thought you said earlier when you mentioned intimacy that it's only that it only consisted of two things.
Okay. This is harder than I thought. Yeah. I should have put it up there.
No.
The triangle is intimacy, passion.
Oh, never mind. I was talking about passion. Okay, you got. Go ahead.
So when you have friendship, there's no passion and there's no commitment. It's more so intimacy because intimacy is the attachment and the closeness that you have or the connection that you have with the other person. Okay? I'm going off of the theory of love. It's not what I'm saying.
But okay.
If y'all agree, let me know because he's being difficult.
No, what I'm saying is you should add commitment to that though. Like if we friends, you are committed to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. That's all I was saying.
But the commitment is the top. Commitment is usually passion and intimacy together. So those two equal commitment.
Okay.
So in friendship, it's just a one love. We're not connecting yet. Okay. Whew, that was hard. Okay. Then the third love is the infatuated love.
Infatuated?
No, not infatuated. Infatuated.
Okay, infatuated.
Yeah. It's only passion.
It's like smash.
It's usually the type of love when you have a crush or when it's only a sexual relationship.
Yeah, you don't really want to know who their mom or
Yeah,
dad
you
is.
just it's your flesh is yearning for them.
Boom.
It's not spontaneous. Your flesh is yearning for the other person, so you just want to smash, or you're having a crush. You're like, oh my god, this person is so awesome, whatever.
Okay.
It's but it's also the most common root of romantic love. So that you kind of need that in order to
start anything
exactly.
else. I got you.
But if if you only have the passion and nothing else develops from that, then it's usually a love that fizzles out fast.
But then, okay, I'm about to say that because infatuated. You know what's funny? I always thought it had an L in it. I thought it was infatuated my whole entire life. I just learned something. Infatuated.
Okay.
So, but they're infatuated. Is there like a week?
No, there's no time frame to it. Some people stay infatuated with each other, and that's just that.
They just.
But that's why it fizzles out, and you just kind of start going for someone else.
Move on.
You know, or you think you're in love, but you know it doesn't. There's the fire's not there anymore. So now you kind of talking to other people. You think it's just friendship, but.
I got it, because I mean, you can be, so technically though, you can be infatuated with somebody, like I meet somebody like, oh, I had that body, that first I don't know, like that connection or whatever.
Yeah.
But I really, I don't want to be with them already. Like you can already know, like I don't want to be with you, but I'm so infatuated with you.
Exactly.
I just
What's
want
up, Shirley Young? I just want peace. Okay, so then you have the empty love.
Alright.
It's only commitment. The empty love is usually unhappy marriages.
I can see it.
Yeah, the intimacy.
Y'all in it for the long run.
Exactly. The intimacy and the passion is not there, but you kind of already signed the contract, the marriage contract. So you're in it because it's cheaper to keep her or
it's like 40 years,
whatever. But it's you're already in it, so that it's empty.
Well, so this is also this is what I want to know. Is this that love where a couple's been together for like 42 years, but they never married?
I'm coming to that.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, so you got the empty love that's only commitment. Then you have the romantic love. It's intimacy and passion. It's which means physical and emotional bond. It's a stepping stone to married life. So you need that usually to go into married life. It's easier to dissolve if you're tired of the relationship, though. So
get married quick. Get married quick, there you go.
Because you have the intimacy part, right? You attach to the person, whatever. You have the passion. You want to have sex, all of that. But there's no commitment. You're not doing short and long term decisions with each other. You just kind of. You have that, but if we argue enough and you frustrate me enough, I'm leaving.
Oh, okay.
That type of, right?
Side chick.
Bear with me. No, it's not the side chick. What is wrong with you?
I'm just trying to label people or things, and I'm trying to understand for myself.
Okay, we're almost there, people. We're almost there. And then once I read everything, I really want y'all to tell me. I got so many phones. That's why it's usually better if you do this. While I'm reading this, maybe you guys can tell me what type of love did you most grow from? Okay? And how? What type of love did you most grow from and how? So, number 6, that's a good question. There's a lot of things going on, brother. Number 6 is the what?
He's about to sleep.
Yeah. Number 6 is the companion or companionated love. It's the intimacy and the commitment. It's stronger than a friendship. Because of the commitment, usually it's found in long-term marriages. So there's no more passion, you want to have sex and whatever. You do know that you're in love, or you do know that there is love, but there's no passion anymore. But you know by little things that the person is doing, like affection, that they still love you. You don't have to sit there and say, hey, I love you. I love you. I love you. Let's have sex. Let's make out, blah, blah, blah. It's more so, we've been in this for so long. The commitment is there. There is intimacy because we're close, but there's just no more passion.
I don't want that. That just sounds
depressing. But no, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Like, I have everything for you. I just don't want to smack. I don't know. I don't like that one.
That's long-term marriages.
Okay, I'm listening. No, that's not long-term marriage. that's some people. That's like, okay, you go to menopause and all that other shit, blah 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 blah. But there's couples I'm pretty sure still out there smashing. I don't know how you live with somebody and then you get to that certain point and you just look at them and you're like, I don't want to smash you, but I still love you the same.
Cause when you're 60, you don't want to smash all the time.
Maybe not all the time, but like this is like, all right. Alright.
I'm gonna read real
Some
quick.
people still in this like right now. They only been married for 5 years and they have sex only on Tuesdays once a month.
Cheryl said, "Little dude got too big. Can't wait to meet him." Tia said, "Intimate doesn't equate to sex. Eddie, and the commitment is to the relationship values, not necessarily to the person. You gotta listen. Can you read it again? Do you need me to do it? Intimate doesn't equate to sex. We learned that in therapy.
Yeah.
And the commitment is to the relationship values, not necessarily to the person. The commitment."
I understand.
Do you?
But that, I mean, pretty much it's the same thing.
Cece said, "It is just not lust. It is just lust, not love. When it is highly sexual and just infatuated. Commitment or empty love is a business partner, not a life partner." Ooh, I like that. I do like
a
that.
Business partner.
Aqua said, "Off topic, but I'm tripping because my phone just asked if I want to watch y'all via Fire Stick in my TV. Then boom, y'all on my TV.
Boom, we made it to the big screen.
We made it to the big screen.
Yo, we made it.
What's up, Raj? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Okay, so you have the companionated love. I'm almost done. Then number 7 is the fatuous love, whatever that means. Commitment plus passion. Usually you see that on TV. So the thing that it put when I was doing the research said Kim Kardashian love. So she was with this dude and they were so in love, right? They're doing all these things. They get married 72 days later. They get divorced. It's the quick. I am so into you. I think we're going to do long term.
And then what happens?
And then what happens is the fact that they have no friendship. They don't have no intimacy. It's just passion and commitment.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I am so into you by flesh that I'm committed to getting married, but I'm not close to you.
I don't know, man, how you can run off. I mean, some people stay together like that, though.
They do. Like, there's so many different type of loves that still stay together because that's all. Love. It works. It's still love. It's just different. Okay. And the very last one is consummate love. It has all three. It's the absolute goal that everyone wants to achieve. Everyone wants to be in that type of relationship. You're still sexually intimate. Even years into your relationship, you work through your difficulties. You talk to each other. You still see the light in your relationship, even though it gets dark. You know, it is the hardest to maintain. Maintaining is harder than achieving it. So you can achieve it, but maintaining is the issue.
Because it's different categories, man. It's like life or marriage.
What? Yeah, that's usually...
I'm saying it's like, yo, you know, you gotta go to your job, you gotta go do this.
What's up, Cheyenne?
All right, in my mind, like when you get home, yo, it's not just I'm coming home to my wife. It's like, what have I not done so far on this checklist?
You know what I should have done? I should have pinned the thing, and then so for people to tell me what type of love they have.
Oh, so they could have.
Because I know they didn't listen to all this because it was a lot. But anyway, I think that the friendship love is like you said. It can be the root, and then it grows into a lot of different things. The empty love, I can understand too, because you like the unhappy marriages where you're already committed to it. There's nothing you can really do. Yeah. But I would rather if you're already married and all that and you have committed, then instead of the empty love, I would really like to have the companionated love where it's been a long-term marriage. And we might not be as physical, sexual anymore, but we still have the intimacy, the connection, as well as the commitment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think people that have been married for 40, 50, 60 years, there's probably a few that have that last love that have all three together. But I do believe that a lot of people that have been married for such a long time, they kind of go into the companion type of love. You're just not going to leave because
just a no love.
Or just a no love. But do you stay like 60 years in an unhappy marriage?
Yeah, well, you just think about it, because when you start to talk about like non-love, you're talking about we've been together for 30 years.
What's up, Elvin?
We got 5, 6 kids. They got 17 grandchildren. We own 2 businesses. Ain't nobody got time for all that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So they like, yo, we just gonna rock it out. Like,
but yeah, I see what you're saying.
you know what I mean?
Yo, Aqua, you said you don't want you don't want that type of love. Which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about? But you guys, I need an answer. So tell me, I just wanted to share all of that with you. It was a lot, I know, but I thought it was really interesting. If you guys want to learn more about it, go and look for Robert Sternberg's theory of love. Or just put in Google theory of love and it will show up. So, what type of love did you most grow from and how, Eddie? And you guys answer that question.
You gotta go first, because
the type of love that I most grew from is my last one and this one. The reason why I say my last one is because it was very painful. It was a roller coaster. So when we was high, it was so amazing. You was almost like a drug high, constantly like moving, and you know everything is great. But if it's low, it's low. It's not a good feeling. It's like when you come off of a high and you think, my life sucks and everything sucks and I just don't want to be here no more. So I grew from that love simply because I understood from that love what I don't want anymore. So, but that was a really small portion of what I learned. I grew more in this love because, well, you and me, because in this love I realized and understood all the positive things about me rather than all the negative things about me. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You learned about yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you woke up. Yeah. I have to ask you, because you're the subject matter expert. The love that you're there. Well, it's not the non-love. What's the compassionate, right? Y'all friends.
The companion.
Companion.
Yeah,
that's the one, y'all friends and everything, and y'all got the commitment together,
mm-hmm,
correct?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's the one that's the one I learned from the most, but that was only, I didn't know what I was in while I was in it.
Yeah, usually.
So I agree with you, like, it took this one to understand the different loves I had over the years.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But but I can say the more that I know in this, or even the little things that I find out here, I learned like 10 times more of my old relationships.
I got you.
If that makes sense. So
I'm still waiting for you guys to answer. What type of love did you guys grew from the most and how? As I read, Tia said, thank God I'm the last one and it's definitely hard. Constantly communicating, regular physical intimacy, maintaining friendship by being open and honest and sacrifice. The last one is the hardest, man.
Sacrifice?
Not just the sacrifice, the last love, the whatever it was called, the consummate love. Yeah. It's so hard. Like, you get the most out of it, but you work the hardest too. And for me, struggling, and I don't know if it's all females, maybe you guys let me know, the consistency of being sexually intimate, the consistency of making sure that my partner is sexually satisfied, but satisfied to the point where he or she doesn't look outside for more.
Do you think that's the hardest part for you?
For me, yes. He said, I don't know. I might be wrong. Tia said, been in this thing for 10 years, married for 5 on the 23rd. Hey, Chris Beats, what's up? Them 50-year marriages are far in between nowadays. What do you mean? What does that mean?
It seemed like less people are married that long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because more and more people. No, that's.
They said that. Well, I think more people are married more times. I think that 53-year-old marriage or however, it ain't that one marriage and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? I think usually nowadays around where we get the statistic, around 36 on average, you've been married twice.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the new norm. You know what I mean? But that second marriage, now you can make 50 years out of that marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how happy are they all those 50 years?
You talking about that one person that got married at 50? You can't be, man. I talk to a lot of old people. I don't know why, but I like old people, man. They got a lot of knowledge. And I talked to someone that's been married. They said they wasn't in love the whole time.
Yeah.
They said there was periods of time they wasn't in love, and then there was like after that, maybe it went on 2 years, and then after that they was in love for the next 5, 6, and then they had. It's the same thing over time. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Aqua said the last 3. Why don't you want, or relationship love, why don't you want that type of love? I would like to know. Tia said, and there was 2 types is love. My last one that broke me, but it made me focus on being financially less dependent. This one because I learned it's okay to be myself and be whole. Exactly. Chris said, my grandparents have been married forever. I know it took work for them to get there, but to me that's goals. Okay, so Chris, your grandparents have been married forever. Do you, as your grandparents, do you believe they have companionated love, where it's intimacy and commitment? They've been together so long, there's no more fiery passion or anything, but you know that they love each other because they're close and because they're committed. Or do you think it's a different type of love, where it's like, we already signed up, we've been in that long, so we're going to stay that long? Chris, let me know.
And then they pass that ideology down too, because I heard a lot of people, and even myself for a minute. I'm not sure how long my parents have been married, but 40-something years. But that became one of my goals, in the ideology of, they've been married for this long. When I meet my wife, I have to be married for that long, regardless of what. Like, I didn't have this. When you get married, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't here, so I didn't be like, oh, okay, I'm in it for this, and this is how our love's gonna be. You get married. I think most people, and tell me if I'm wrong, go in thinking that third love is that only love, because I didn't know anything about that. So then you get in there, and then you realize, I'm missing a whole big, and that's usually what that talk is. Babe, I need to talk to you.
What's up, Angie?
It's not you, it's me. What happened is I'm missing this third piece of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what I wanted to ask you earlier, is it possible for one person to have more parts of the triangle than the other person? Ooh. So can I have like all 3 and then you come in with 1 and then you wondering why we arguing every day?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm giving my all to you. Looking at it. I'm just asking.
I'll think about that.
All right.
As I read the comments. Brandy said, for me, it's most important to find a companion as time moves. There can be physical, emotional, and mental changes. Other things may change as well as sex may not be factored due to medical reasons. That's a good one. I still want to laugh and have fun with my companion. I want love in my life, but it's most important for me to like the man I marry.
To like.
Yeah. I like that answer.
Yeah. That's what I said. Like is before like.
Yeah, but that means that she would go for a companionated love rather than, I might be wrong, but rather than the 3, because the 3 is the love that everyone has goals for, but you might not get that, and it is that wrong if you don't get that?
I think I was bugging about it, and as I look and think about it more, companion it's pretty dope, because at the end of the day you got a friend to the end. You got your own little Chucky doll, you know what I'm saying?
And like she said, what if there's medical reasons why we can't have, you get in a car accident and now you're in a wheelchair. So because we don't have fiery passion no more, I'm just going to be like,
leave me now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm glad we friends.
Chris said to the question that I asked about his grandparents, he said definitely companion love. And that's what I'm saying. Like, once you're in that long, if you don't have companion love, then it's terrible. If you're like married for 30 years, 40 years, and whatever, and you do not have companion love, that's far beyond an unhappy marriage.
But do you think you can make it that long with
companion love?
No, of course you can, but I'm outside of companion love.
But the thing is,
can you make it? Well, that's the only negative one is non-love after
Thank
that.
you,
Right?
Tulin. Hi. How's the baby?
Oh man, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't seen. Well, I seen you in real life. But the thing is, if you've been married for so long, right, and you don't have companion love, then you're not happy. That is not just an unhappy marriage. I feel like that's an unhappy life. It's like Aqua said, you don't even love yourself. But you should, because you should have. That's what everybody always says. The best thing in life is if your partner is your friend. So that will be the base of having companion love. So if you and me stay married for 40 years, but there's no more fiery passion, but we're only able to stay married for this long because we grew to be friends first. And off of this love that I have for you as my friend, I can conquer everything with you.
Oh, I woke him up. My bad. Yeah.
Alright, Ebru said, my parents just had 40 years of marriage and I believe they are in friendship type of thing. But sometimes I still feel the sparkle between them. You know how...
You don't have those moments.
Yeah, and I think, but that's still not passion, technically. It's... Yeah, no, it's not. Or...
Yeah, it is, because it's past an infatuation. Yo, you ain't infatuated with nobody for 40 years.
But we're talking about that little spark.
Yeah, it's a spark of passion. You can have passion with somebody and never see them again. It's just that. It's like Cupid.
Just
you
came
know
by and left.
You know them days like you wake up. You ever woke up right and you've been tired, and then you woke up and you were like, "Yo, I'm up early. I'm gonna just cook breakfast." And then you start cooking breakfast and you're like, "This is only eggs and bacon. I'm gonna do pancakes too." You know, you ain't had them days.
No.
I had a couple of them days. You know what I mean?
No,
and they appreciate it so much. So it's like, couldn't that be part of?
But don't you do that for your friend too? Isn't it still intimacy? Yeah. No. What is regular friend? Because for me, when my friends come over, like my bridesmaids, they are my friends. I love them to death. The intimacy part that we share is not, I can't really compare. So when they come over, I wanna, and I'm saying I'll cook, I'll go all out.
Yeah, but okay. And that's part of you giving. Like that's not like something that is expected. Like, you know,
No,
we all gonna
expected.
get together like we have a barbecue or nothing. That's like you pouring out a part of you in the food.
Yes, because you're the type of person, when we have a barbecue, you like,
hold on, time out.
you're
I'm
the
not
type of
attacking
person,
you. I'm just trying to understand.
But let's be clear on this. When we have a barbecue, you're the person that is like, you know what, we should just put out the grill and everyone brings their own stuff, do their own stuff, and I get a case of beer that only I can drink. That's the type of love that you have for other people.
Some people like their meat cooked how they want it. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, Angie said, it's been a while and I already half missed it and gotta go to sleep. Good night, Angie. Cece said, so I don't know the list that you read off, so I can't say what that guy called it, but I dealt with and learned from what is known as obsessive love. I was living in survival mode the entire marriage. It started off as a whirlwind of romance that was based on infatuated and physical attraction. We got married way too soon and it was like a contract. I was committed to it to create a fallacy for my son, but it was obsessive. Currently I am in a mixture and I'm learning a lot about myself, so I can't categorize it. So what you were talking about with your last marriage, Cece, is pretty much the empty love.
Yeah.
It's the commitment that you have for your son so much. Basically, no, let's go back. You guys started off of, let me find it, infatuated love. Like you said, it's only the passion, you know, it's a crush. You're like, oh my God, he's so awesome. You guys are sexually interactive. It's like everything is like poof, butterflies and explosion and whatever. You guys get married and then it turned into the empty love.
So you could be devastated. Like, so let's say you go in, and that was a good point. She came in, she didn't come in with empty love, right?
No.
So what if you come in with the compass, the last one?
Empty? Consummate love.
Yeah.
All three.
What if you come in with all three and then by the end of it y'all get divorced? Y'all gonna be torn apart, ain't y'all?
Yeah, of course. That's why
that's
it says.
Gonna be devastating.
Yes, it is, because that's why it says it's easier. It's harder to maintain it than achieve it, because you can get together and have that, and it's like, this is super beautiful. I'm so excited.
Where did I go wrong?
Exactly, and then it comes, where did I go wrong?
Damn, that shit was dead.
Like painful. Sometimes I feel like you see it, and then something horrific happens in their relationship.
That
like,
they can't hold it together.
Exactly.
It's like one of the movies like John Q. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your son,
and it's like you still love them, and it's just there, but you don't know how to
get to it.
Yeah, because you're so hurt.
That's crazy. I'm not
So Tulin said, I just tuned in and I have no idea what's been discussed so far, but what I can say is that you will never be with someone that will be the same person throughout all of their lives and yours. We get older, we advance. We have breaking points, we have eye openings, we change habits, we learn new things, we forget old things. True love means continuing to put forth effort into learning, teaching, and growing with one another. The same person I married years ago is not who I am married to today. And guess what? I have learned and loved every version of him so far.
Oh, who said that?
That is so Tulin.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jonathan Harris. Tulin said, by the way, Monster, that baby look good on you. Hey, Jasmine. Ibra said, I want to start my love with companion. It's the most important foundation to build a relationship. I agree. Sullivan said, a woman's love is unconditional. A woman's love is conditional. Men's love is unconditional. Whoa,
wait a minute.
Whoa. What happened?
Why are we attacking men? I didn't do anything.
How? Why?
Men's love is not unconditional.
Hey, Chris. Hey, Carol.
I think that. All right. I'm gonna wait till you respond.
Tulin said, I always told my husband, babe, if we can't have a friendship, we have nothing. Capital letters. Because what do you do when your relationship is under construction? Just like any brand new house and home, you have to remodel, reconstruct, and redo parts in the house over time. What do you fall back on? Your friendship. Your friendship is part of your foundation. Without it, when your relationship is crackling, you have nothing else to support you. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Tulin been shooting.
No, that's 100. I was waiting for her to like miss something so I could throw it in there. She covered everything.
Michael P said, I think people marry like they're dating. People move on after marriage as if they are still independent and feel no need to sacrifice or compromise. That's nowadays. I agree. Choosing to love regardless of how you feel means that you may have lengthy rough spots where you and your spouse may not like each other. I am a high believer in counseling when you can't figure it out yourself. Same. Love is not enough to keep the union together. But for me, it's a strong part of foundation of marriage. I know the topic is not marriage, but solely love. I've learned that it will never be 50-50. That's a fantasy. We said that just today. But if you can make it through the rough spot and can have a newfound respect for each other when you know that you don't always have to wear the facade of happiness and your partner will love you regardless.
We talked about that today, about the whole 50-50, when we were talking about the whole jealousy and stuff like that. And then we went deeper into that, and that's what brought out, hey, some of those days, maybe that day that she was jealous, she was at 40, and I was giving her 60. But, once I start thinking about her having a brand new car, that day I was at 30, but she was at 70, you know what I'm saying?
I was at 120.
People who, and I ain't gonna lie, during this time, to just talk about us for a second, this time of reconstruction, because we're reconstructing our entire family and our life, actually everything, business, life, everything. So as we do this, we're taking upon new roles. You know what I'm saying? When he was born, I was at home for like COVID just happened, so I was at home. I was here with her and stuff. Now I'm kind of back at work doing different things. She's here doing different things. She's working doing different things. But as I realize as we come together, you know what I'm saying? Some of the jobs that you picked up, some of the jobs that you picked up right now and some of the jobs I picked up aren't our normal tasks. They're additional tasks. And then some of the things that we used to do we ain't doing them no more. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't imagine how people could come back and be like, nah, this shit. People who claim it should be 50-50, they're gonna always want that same thing. Like, I want you this. You normally do this. You should be doing this. And if you can't switch on and off to like, yo, this can't get done right now. It's not a big deal because this other thing is replacing that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I think that's where we're at right now. And I think it's pretty dope that we're still operating.
I have the very last question, and I'm gonna tell you before I'm gonna read what Tulin said. The best advice I've ever received: bless yourself with counseling to keep the positive going, not once you need it. I've always said that. That's why we looked at it as a car. Before the car breaks down, what you say, Mary, you need to do maintenance every so often. And so we decided that let's go do maintenance before the red light comes on in the car.
Yeah, before your shit get outside with the blinker light.
Exactly. So the Greek ancient gods had 8 different gods for love, right? I'm gonna read them to you, no explanation or nothing. I'm gonna just read them to you. So try to follow me. And then my last question is, what god would you have been in love? Okay, you get it? Cool. First was Eros. It's the erotic love. Then we have Philia. It's the affectionated love. Storge. It's the familiar love. Ludus. Playful love. Mania. Obsessive love. Pragma. Enduring love. Philothea. Self-love. Agape. Selfless love. What love would you have been? I'm going to read it again. First, Eros, erotic. Philia, affectionate. Storge, familiar. Ludus, playful. Mania, obsessive. Pragma, enduring. Philautia, self-love. Agape, selfless. I already know mine.
I'm number 2.
You're number 2, affectionate love?
Philia.
Philia. That's who you would have been in back in the Greek ancient gods?
Yeah, I'm
Why?
Because I'm an affectionate person. You don't think so?
I mean,
yeah, like. Yeah, I would have been a
Tulin said Philia, because she's affectionate, I would say. Brandy said I would have been agape, selfless love. I'm with Brandy. I would have been agape because I'm always thinking about other people, even though I know it's not good for myself. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, I haven't slept all day, but Brandy called me and said I need to help her. So boom, I'm on my way to help Brandy.
Yeah, I think that's like, I probably killed that guy. I'm like so far away from that guy.
Damn.
No, I'm just saying. I would be. What is it? Philan.
Huh?
Who's this one?
Philatia.
Self-love.
You are self-love.
I would be. No, I'm saying that's what would be. I would be that before selfless.
Yeah, I know. It's because you're selfish.
Boom.
All right, y'all. This was interesting. I know it was. Cheyenne said agape for sure. Cheyenne, why are you saying agape? Cheyenne Marie R.W.
Oh, selfless love. I think you already said that, right?
No, yeah, I asked them who would have what love. She said agape for sure.
Oh, I got you.
So she's selfless.
Mm.
Nobody, I'm surprised that nobody said Eros. But I think that's guys. Guys would have said Eros.
Erotic?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't that damn erotic.
No?
Nah. I don't even know what that shit means.
Huh?
What is erotic nowadays? Like, what is that? How would you?
Yo, you remember? So there's porn right nowadays, and then there was like the
Spanish shit, Spice.
No.
Oh, alright, go ahead.
Bro,
it's the Spice
shut
channel.
up.
You don't remember?
No,
Okay,
it's erotic. Is like when they would have sex, but you would never see no holes and no nothing. The most you
they
seen.
Would call it, yeah.
The most you seen was breast,
they
and then
humping.
just doing this. Yeah. That was that back in the day. That was in Germany. It was called erotic porn because you knew you would see a lot of kissing and stuff. You would see things, but not see things.
But they wouldn't do it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with how
the erotic god. Yeah, because think about it. Back when you watch any Greek movies or whatever, like 300 and whatever, is that Greek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spartans, yeah.
They was having sex, a lot of sex, and it was erotic.
Okay. Why? Okay.
It was erotic. It wasn't like you seen breasts and stuff, but you didn't see no.
That still don't answer my question. So we good to go. I gotta ask you after because I'm worried. Like erotic. if you an erotic man or whatever, I'd be like, yo, my husband, he's so erotic. What is he doing? That's what I want to know.
He's very sexual. That, in my opinion.
Bro, these are like so just up on the surface. I want to go deeper. That's what I'm constantly saying.
Let's go deeper. Sissy said mania. That's what I was talking about earlier when I said obsessive love. But as far as which one would I be, I would say Brahma, enduring love. So you endure a lot.
Everlasting. Oh, I thought enduring is long, ain't it?
Yeah, like she's enduring everything she can, which is sometimes not the greatest thing.
Cause she's just, I'm in it for the long run.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to endure everything.
Cece said extreme passion. Y'all giving me these passion.
What?
Give me some like ghetto words. Yo, this is what the walk or something. I don't know.
If that's how you feel, yeah, yeah. Eros, if he touches you, if he touches a female, she got WAP.
Oh, see, I'm gonna have to change my. What was I? Alright.
Anyway, you guys, you have been awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure, just so you all know, Meeting of the Souls will be back, not on the computer, but in real life. September 18th. So in 2 weeks, we will be back. I will do the event tomorrow. Try to get your tables quick because there's only limited amount. And it's going to be fun. All right, thank you guys for watching. My name is Mary Sunshine, and to my left we have.
Oh, that's your boy, A Monster. I'm out.
All right, thank you, thank you.
He's so gonna wake up now. Too.
Huh?
He gonna be like, oh, y'all back?
What do it?
He gonna be like, yo, y'all done working?